Hello family, hello to my amazing family. How's everyone? Well, today we have a crock pot situation going on. Yes, we do. So we have a beef roast in the crock pot. Yes, so that's what we're going to do. And this is not going to take long. What takes the time with this one is, preparing the beef roast. Getting it ready for all the rest of the ingredients we have. So by it being placed in this crock pot, and this is the main situation going on. It's being cooked in the crock pot. Yes, so it took a few hours. It depends on how tender you want your meat, and some like it more on the tough side, some like it rare, medium rare, well done. I'm a well done young lady. Yes, I am. I like my meat well done, seasoned, so this had to go a little longer, but like I say, it depends on your taste. If you want it to be in here an hour and 30 minutes, or 2 hours, it depends on how tender you want it. So with that being said, I'm going to get up, I'm going to tip this. I want you to see exactly what's going on in the crock pot, and we're going to add our additions. Yes, we are. So hands are clean, family. Yes, they are. I'll put on a pair of gloves anyway, but I'm going to let this camera dip down so you can see what's happening in the crock pot. Yeah, and if you know of anyone that might need to come on over here and enjoy and join us. No mistakes over here. So, at least if we treat things, if it happened, it was meant to happen, okay? So, subscribe. Hit the like button. That helps the algorithm. Yes, it does. And you can hit that notification bell if you like also. Okay, let me get on up from here and stop talking. Let's get to business. Okay, family. So I'm going to tip this down. I want you to see what's happening. Okay, there we go with that. And I'm going to take the top off the crock pot. And I'm going to tip this so you can see what's happening with this beef roast in here. I really could tip that camera down in there so you can see. And I think that's what I'll do, family. Yes, so there you go. You see that? That's what's happening in the pot with the beef roast. Yes. Okay, so here we go. Back like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to add some potatoes. And what I did is we have some small mini meat potatoes here. They'll fit in the palm of your hand. So we're going to add these in. The meat is done. Now we have carrots. So you could say that was about 1.5 cups of the small potatoes, 1 cup of carrots. Now what we have is we have our seasonings right here. And I did season the beef roast before we got started, but more seasonings, and I'm going to go over those with you. Here we have some garlic, and it's just 1 clove of garlic that I chopped. Okay, so that's in this little bowl here, and we have 1 white onion here. You can use a white onion, yellow onion, it depends on what you want to use, family. So that's in here. What I can do now is tip it. There you can see that's what's happening. Everything's on top of our beautiful beef roast. And when the phone would ring, but I'm not going to worry about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to add some water to this. And what we're going to do, family, is we're going to add 1 cup of water. There we go. And we're just going to go over, everything like this. Okay. Now the top goes back on. And we're going to let this do what it needs to do. I don't want to miss anything. A piece of carrot there. I want there. Okay, so this is, we're going to let this go. This can go anywhere from 20 minutes to an hour. It depends on how, again, we're going back to how you want your potatoes, or the carrots. And should say this. I use canned carrots, okay, because we're thinking about time, you know. So I used a can of Del Monte sliced carrots. Yes, I did. I poured the juice off. Back that train up. Yes, we did. So the juices that the carrots were in, you know, in the can, we poured those off. And the potatoes, I, you know, washed those off and everything, and then I let those sit in a bowl of water. Also let the carrots sit in a bowl of water, and then when we got ready to add these, everything got, you know, rinsed again. All that water just poured off, okay? All the water poured off, and then we just added our potatoes, our carrots, our onion, and our 1 clove of garlic. You can slice it. You can put it in whole if you like. It's up to you. Ingredients that we did use as far as seasonings, here we go. 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt. This is the Supreme Tradition. You can get this from Dollar Tree all day long, $1.25. Here we have Italian seasoning, 1 tablespoon of this. So 1 tablespoon of seasoning salt, 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put a teaspoon of stone milk powder, onion powder. Okay, and these two came from Aldi's, 97 cents all day long. Okay, now also I wanted to wait till we got in the room together, so I'm going to do this. 9 little sprinkles of sea salt. Depends on how you want to do it. You know, and let's do this. As I was, oh boy, you know how this pepper gets me. As I was, let's do this. This is the black pepper family. I did put some on the roast when I was, you know, preparing it. So that's that. So that's it for the seasonings, okay? Let's go over this. This was a Tyson's beef roast, and we got this from Aldi's. So 2.75 pounds, that's what it was. So that's what we use. That's the beef roast. So family, that's what's going on. That's what we got going on now, you know. And then we added a cup of water. What I did do is once the meat was done, you know, we had like the fatty fluids, you know, oil, grease, you know, everything, the fat breaks down. I poured all of that off of the roast. And what I did is I poured in just a quarter of a cup. Make sure I get it right. A quarter of a cup of water after I poured off those fatty juices. I did. And put that top back on. And then we came in the room together and we added, you know, our veggies to this. And our, you know, pepper and a little bit of salt. And then the seasonings that we had in our little bitty cup here. Okay? So, now we're going to take a little time, going to do a little blinking. I'm going to let this go for about, to start out, 30 minutes, okay? And we'll see what's going on after 30 minutes with this. Love you, family. Let's blink for a good one. Yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, family, it's been 30 minutes. I'm going to check and see what's happening here in the crock pot. Let's see. Okay, it's coming along. So we'll just give it a little longer, you know, see what goes on with this. Yes, I wanted to check it with you, fam. Okay, let this cook a little longer. Yes, we will. Yes. Okay, family, so it's been going for 30 minutes and everything seems to be going well so far. I have a cup of gravy here, and it's not a whole cup of gravy, it's half a cup. So what I did is, you know, we added water to this. Got this little gravy mixture. And I just put half a cup of water in there. There we go. And we'll stir. Here it is. This is glass, so it's safe to stir this hot water in this. You know, it's one of those Pyrex measuring cups, I should say. Okay, so got that. Now what we're going to do, family, is we're going to pour this like so. Like so, and now we're gonna let this cook down some more, okay? So we'll let this cook down for a while, family, and then we'll be, as they say, good to go, okay? Yes. Yes, it's gonna be great. Okay, now that we've let the let it simmer for a while. I'm going to let you look at this, family. Oh, look at this thing. Yes, we're getting there. Yes, we are. Look at that neck. Oh. So we're going to put a cup of sweet peas in. And, you know, depends. If you want the sweet peas, you can. And if you don't, that's fine too. You know, it's up to you. We create over here. Now we're just going to let these go for a few minutes and we're going to talk about it. Yes, we are. We're going to talk about this, family. Okay, family. So we let this go for 10 minutes with the sweet peas. And we can put it in this one or we can put it in the square one. So maybe this will do. Okay, let me put this over here out of the way, and I'm going to do what we need to do here. Stop that noise. I'm going to get this out into our serving dish, like so. Here's our roast. No mistakes over here, family, no mistakes. That came out pretty nice. A few drippings on the counter, but that's cool. Okay, make this off like so. We show everything over here, 100. So, got a little piece of meat that fell off, and that's because it is so tender. Yeah, so we're just gonna get all our goodies out into our serving dish, family. Yes. I'm going to put the spoon down. I can hold this up. All our little potatoes, our onions. There. And this is a nice meal, you know, quick. And what you can do is up to you. How tender you want your potatoes, you know, what time you want to put them in. But this is just a tutorial, you know, on how I make this dish. And then you got your gravy in, you know, here in the crock pot. So you can put that in a little serving dish on the side. Yeah, but it's a nice beef roast. It's a nice beef roast. Sweet peas, onions, you know. And that's it right there. See, isn't that beautiful? You can leave it on its side a little bit like that. You know, just for presentation purposes. Yeah. There we go. And the gravy, you can pick this up at I believe this 3-pack I got from Dollar Tree. And this is some good gravy mix. It really is. I like it. And they also have some at Aldi's that I like to use. Okay, so we can put that to the side. I'm going to put the top on this. Now, get one of our little napkins. And we're going to move this like so. And I'm going to let this dip down a little bit, family, so that you can get a good look at that. But that's what we worked on. And there it is. Isn't that beautiful? That's absolutely gorgeous. It really is. And the thing of it is, we, you know, depending on the cut of meat, well, no, I need to raise this up a little bit. Depending on the cut of meat that you have, you know, it might take longer to cook in the crock pot. It depends on how you want to do it. I started this, there we go. I started this out on low. So it depends. I mean, you can go from like, I mean, if you're not doing anything and it's the weekend, you can start it at 7, 8, depending on what time you get up on the weekend. And you can let this go depending on how tender you want it to be. And that's me. I have cooked this, you know, or made this dish on weekend days where I started at 9 and just let it cook on low until 1 p.m. And then the meat is really tender. I mean, really tender the way I like it to be. I can cook meat all day long. And that's if you're not in a hurry. If you're going to have guests over in the evening or something like that, this would be a nice dish also for the guests. And then what you're going to do is you're going to remove all the juices, you know, and you're going to cut up 1 onion. It can be a yellow onion or a white onion. It could be red. I prefer yellow or white. And 1 clove of garlic is what I use. And then you saw the ingredients that I use with this. I also use like a teaspoon. You use a teaspoon of onion powder. You can go back because I talked about all the ingredients. But I also put a little sea salt, a little all-purpose seasoning, and now we're going to be, it's okay, Fluff. All-purpose seasoning. 1 minute. I say, okay, all-purpose seasoning on this, you know, and black pepper, and then just let it cook. Then after that, once you put your onions, you know, and everything, and once you know, start the video, you'll be able to see exactly what we did. But with all that being said, family, here we go. This is a beautiful dish. You can have you some biscuits. You can have you some rolls with this. You can just eat bread with this. This is a one and done in that one pot. It did it. It was wonderful. I love you. Anybody, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to the channel. We love you over here, family. I love you. I love you. I love you. I know you love me. And with that being said, always, always love yourself first. That's the most important thing you can ever do. And family, with that, I'm just going to say bye for now, okay? Bye. Yes, it's been a wonderful one today. Yes, it has.